here for the Ultron Foundation presentation. Welcome to everybody here on Zoom, and welcome to everybody that's actually on Facebook Live. My name is Ronette Turner Corley, and my husband, Sly Corley. We will be doing the presentation for you this evening. We're so excited to be sharing this information. Some of you are seeing this for the very first time, but let me tell you, you're going to be in for a really, really, really big treat. My husband and I got a chance to take a look at this information a little while ago, and it has absolutely already started to take effect. And we believe this is the biggest project we have been a part of to date. We are seven-figure earners in the crypto space. And like I said, out of the success that we've had in this space, we really do believe we have found the one to really take everyone to the next level. First off, I would like to thank Donovan for allowing us to be able to share in the Facebook group today and allowing us to be able to bring this message, because I do believe, whether it's something for you or not, I do believe that everyone should at least know what's out there. And also Alta Levizo, who is a part of our organization. My husband and I are emeralds in the Mavi organization, partnered with Mavi, and soon to be diamond, and Alta is a silver. So she is one of our leaders, leading the charge. And thank you for the invitation as well. And we're definitely excited to be partnered up with you and all that you're doing for the community. So we're going to go ahead and get started. My advice is to go ahead and have a pen and pad and make sure you're taking some notes so that you can definitely get back to the person who invited you, and then basically allow them to lead you to the next step. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So Ultron, what you're going to see is, like I said, it may be new to you, but it's definitely not new to us. And they're not new to the crypto space. They have been around for 24 plus months in development, working on this unique project, which we're going to go over. They are the first and only layer one blockchain with its own native applications. Right now, that might not mean anything to you, but later it will. They have 40 plus senior developers, and those developers have worked on other layer one projects. So they're no strangers to this type of project as well. It's EVM compatible. That means Ethereum virtual machine. All that means is that the applications that we're familiar with, the Binance Smart Chain, the Ethereum, the Polygon, they can be directly deployed on top of Ultron with almost zero development effort. So it's pretty cool. Highly scalable, low transaction fees, and very, very fast when it comes to making things happen in a timely fashion. So we'll go over exactly what that means. Let's talk about crypto. We're here on Facebook with a crypto community. So we're gonna definitely know, we're gonna talk about crypto, and this will sound familiar to a lot of you. So let's talk about the crypto market, okay? We're gonna go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin being the leader in the crypto space. Bitcoin all-time high price in 2021, we saw it soar to 69,000. But do you realize that some people got a chance to get Bitcoin at the very, very, very beginning? Was that you? See, that's what I want you to realize. Even though some of us got involved at whatever stage we got involved in, there were some people who got a chance to capture that opportunity at the very beginning. What would your life look like if you got a chance to get Bitcoin at the very beginning? Let's say before it was even $1. Probably won't be sitting here on the phone, the Zoom with us today, right? Your life would have completely changed. So let me tell you, today we're at an all-time low. We're in what we call a bear market. Companies are barely holding it on. People are barely, making money in this space right now. Some people. But we're going to show you how that really spells opportunity. Experts are saying by the year 2025, because right now, thousands of people are coming into this space realizing that they have a second opportunity to grab a hold of Bitcoin whilst it's at an all-time low. And they're saying it's going to go even lower. But imagine by 2025, a market cap as much as $40 trillion and Bitcoin 250,000 for one coin. Can you imagine that? All that means, once again, is that you have not missed the boat. This market is constantly evolving. And what you want to do is put yourself in a position to be at the right place at the right time. And we believe you have found that time. So let's talk about these layer one networks. Layer one networks, layer one protocols, blockchains, all the same thing. Now, layer one blockchains, which we'll go over, They have their native coins. Okay, so you're probably familiar with Ethereum if you've been in the crypto space, right? BNB, Solana, Phantom, Avalanche, Harmony, Cardano. Well, they all started out in the market with an initial price, or what we like to call initial coin offering, right? So I want you to imagine going back in time and we're having this conversation. Most of these on average is about 3-ish old. Imagine us going back in time and saying, hey, listen, there is a blockchain that's going to come to market. It's a layer 1 blockchain. We'll explain exactly what that means. But their coin is called BNB or Binance. Right now, you can get it for 20 cents. How many of you today wish that you would have been at that time, in that moment of time, to get Binance for 20 cents? Where even today, in what we call a bear market, because it's on a layer 1 blockchain, it's still holding value of almost $300 a coin. See, if you would have got it at 20 cents, February 22, that's 2,500x. That's huge, right? So the growth potential is major, was major there. Now, speed up things. There's something happening right now, whether you know it or not. There's a new layer 1 that has come to market. Its native coin is called ULX, right? So Ultron is the blockchain, ULX is this coin. A few weeks ago, we were able to get it for 1 cent. Right now it's 4 cents, which is still amazing. Why? What will it be 6 months from now? A year from now? 5 years from now? See, it's all about capturing that window of opportunity and being at the right place at the right time. You can never, after we share this information, say you wasn't there at the beginning, okay? So can you really afford to miss this again? I don't think you can. I know we couldn't, so we got started. Now, let's talk about the biggest crypto revolution that's happening right now. Right now, if you go on CoinMarketCap in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see there are about 20,500 cryptocurrencies out there, okay? Most of you probably only know about the most popular ones, right? But there's 20,500 cryptocurrencies. Now, this illustration shows cryptocurrencies to be in relationship with cars. What do cars need to go to and fro? They need roads. They cannot travel from one place to another without having a road, right? Now, there's also 130 layer 1 blockchains, okay? Layer 1 blockchain is this, okay? A layer 1 blockchain is basically the roads. They supply the roads for the cars or the cryptocurrencies, if you will, to get to and fro. So if I wanted to send you a coin, I'm going to need a layer 1 blockchain for it to travel to you. That's how that works. Now, here's the difference. When the infrastructure was created for the layer 1 blockchains in the past, we're talking the Binance, we're talking the Ethereum mainnet, we're talking about, Tron. They have the infrastructure to supply the roads. They also, layer 1 blockchain just means that other applications or, dApps can actually lay on top of their infrastructure or their blockchain. So here's the thing. Even though they were set up to do that, they never owned the applications, and to date, they still don't. What they did, they created the roads, but then they went out and incentivized other developers to come build on top of their blockchain. So I want you to understand, a road is only as good as the blockchain is only as good as the applications that sit on top of it. So imagine, they own the roads, they don't own the applications. Here we have Ultron. Ultron come along. See, one thing you need to know is that every industry evolves. So for the first time ever, Ultron comes along and now is a layer 1 blockchain with its own native applications, means they don't only own the land, they own the applications that sit on top of the land. Huge. Why? Because now they have an entire ecosystem that's catering to their customers in the market, and they can control what goes on. Okay, cars, like it says here, pays gas and transaction fees for their use. So that means you can pay lower gas fees. There is more synergy, more value created there. Why? Because at the same time, there's only one coin that's being used to supply all the needs of that blockchain, and that coin is ULX. So let's talk about that. This is Ultron versus everybody else. You have Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Avalanche, like we talked about, those are all layer one blockchains, and they supply the roads. But when it comes to applications, they own zero, absolutely zero. So Ronette, what does that mean? That means, for example, if you wanted to swap on Binance, you don't go to Binance Swap, you go to Pancake Swap. Why? Because Binance don't have a swap. They allow Pancake Swap to sit on top of their blockchain, right? So what happens is that you have all these different applications that are competing for first position, multiple coins being used, okay? And so the blockchain itself has no control really what's going on because they're only on the road, they do not own the applications. So then we go over to Ultron. Ultron has Ultron Swap, Ultron Stake, Ultron NFT, gaming, metaverse, Ultron Finance, and plus 20 other dApps that are native that will be coming shortly. And by the year 2025, after they get all settled in their own blockchain with their own apps, they will invite other applications or other developers to build on top of their blockchain. So they're going to corner the market. They're the Amazon of the blockchain. They're the Apple of the blockchain. Okay, so all needs are going to be met, and only one coin is going to be used. So the utility for that coin is amazing. See, what happens typically is most people that have other coins, and not even coins, they're tokens that they're using, right? Or a program a lot of times that where they have DeFi happening, they actually sit on someone else's blockchain. Okay, but Ultron itself is its own blockchain, has its own native applications, and its native coin is participating in all of those entities in the entire ecosystem. Huge game changer. Let's talk about this ecosystem. So Ultron, decentralized applications built on Ultron. So once again, it's like a one-stop shop. Okay, so you don't have to look any further. It's going to be plenty of value there. And what's going to happen is that because of everything built around this ecosystem, the value and the equity is going to go up huge. So imagine Ultron, where you can stake an NFT. They have Launchpad, which they will invite other developers to come build on top and launch projects on top of their blockchain. Gaming, GameFi, layer one. That means, once again, they're layer one blockchain. So they have the infrastructure there for other developers to build on top of. Metaverse, decentralized exchange, borrowing, farming, staking, lending, you name it, and much more to come. Let's talk about how they're going to get this Ultron blockchain into the marketplace. Well, there are different ways they're doing that, and they have collaborated with a number of different entities. What I love about the collaboration, you're only as good as the people you collaborate with, right? Ninja Promo. Many of you probably don't know who Ninja Promo is, but you know Polkadot, OKX Exchange. Guess what? Trust Wallet. They're a full stack marketing company in the crypto space that actually has put the word out on some major projects like the ones I just named. Guess who's doing the marketing for Ultron? Ninja Promo. That's why you'll see it in Yahoo Business, the Yahoo Finance. That's why you'll see it in other publications. Why? Because they're getting the word in the crypto streets. How about Mavi? I'm so excited about Mavi. My husband and I are really excited about Mavi. Why? Because they give us now a chance. Think about it. If it wasn't for Mavi, you and I would only have a chance to participate by buying and selling and exchanging. We wouldn't have a chance to be a part of this growing community whatsoever. Mavi is the first and only affiliate marketing agency that now has exclusive rights to build a community around a layer one blockchain. What does that mean? That means now you and I have the potential, and now you can participate and partner up with Mavi to bring sales as well as liquidity to this blockchain and get paid handsomely to do it. How about Devla? Devla, no doubt, is the biggest NFT and metaverse development company in the crypto space. Maybe you heard of Devla, maybe you not haven't, but you heard of Sandbox, I'm sure. You heard of Decentraland? How about OpenSea? Well, Devla did the technology for those projects as well as did the auditing. Guess who's doing the metaverse for Ultron? Devla. So as you can see, they have major companies that have aligned themselves with this project. Okay, so this is big business, and we all have a chance to now participate in what I like to call history How about Solidity Finance as well as Certic? Audit companies that are huge in their field and audit smart contracts. They're doing the smart contract auditing for Ultron. That's checked, that's done. And Ivana, we'll get into why she's so special. Now, documentation beats conversation. How many of you have been in the crypto space and when someone says, I'm going to do my research, it makes you cringe? Why? Because you already know they're probably going to find some negative facts, right? Some things that have been out there that maybe the company has experienced, and you know, maybe it's not necessarily a company on the up and up, right? It's a lot of things out there in the crypto space. When a person says they want to do their research, I beg them to do it. Why? Because Ultron is bringing it. This is a solid project. Ultron mainnet launched on June the 1st of this year. So when I say you at the very beginning, I'm talking about 90 days old. How many of you have been at the very beginning of a giant 90 days in? So mainnet launch, that means right now, talking about credibility, you can go get the networking addresses, information for Ultron, and you can attach your wallet. Testnet, auditing done, once again, by Certic and Solidity. You can see the audits done and completed and everything's checked off. How about the tokenomics? You can see exactly where they're going, exactly what they're doing, and the economy around the ULX coin and in terms of the supply and demand and how they're making that happen. Amazing. GitHub, white paper, light paper. You want the information, they have it. Now, let's talk about what's really exciting. The DEX, the decentralized exchange, launched on August the 4th. Now, right now, you can go and go to Chainlist, chainlist.org. So excited about that. Ultron is there. You can go get the networking information. You can add that networking information and connect your MetaMask wallet. You can connect your Wallet Connect and you can swap. You can participate in liquidity pool. You can farm, stake, bridge, the metaverse. We'll get into that. But here's the nice thing. 5 bridges of the top blockchains out there in the crypto space, Ultron now connects to. So if you want to bridge from Binance Smart Chain to Ultron, you can. If you want to bridge from Avalanche to Ultron, you can. If you want to bridge from Ethereum to Ultron, then back to Ethereum, you can. So that's documentation in itself. And guess what? That DEX, once again, just launched August the 4th, and it's fast, it's efficient, it's highly scalable, and this is huge. This is huge, ladies and gents. So let's talk about how you can get involved. This is what we call the Ultron Staking Hub NFT, okay? Non-fungible tokens. This staking hub was designed by a company, a Swiss company by the name of BrightNose. Okay, BrightNose actually did the tokenomics for the IBM Hyperledger. They did it for Algorand as well as OKX Exchange. So here's the thing. They're no stranger to big projects. They designed this specific product for the purpose of Ultron to be able to build a community around it. So what do you get when you decide to purchase an Ultron Staking Hub NFT? You actually get coins, right? That's what you get. So inside of these hubs, I want you to imagine ULX coins. And the staking hub is a distribution unit which generates fixed passive rewards every single day for 5 years. Now, what is your benefit of doing it here versus doing it on the exchange? Because right now, you can go to Uniswap and get you some ULX. You can go to Ultron Exchange and get you some ULX. You can go to PancakeSwap and get you some ULX. But why would you want to get it here? Well, number one is this. Number one, you're going to get a 5% to 20% market discount. All that means you're going to get more coins that are staked when you get it here. You're going to get daily passive rewards for 5 years. You're going to get free land in the metaverse that's being created right now. And you're also going to be able to participate in the profit sharing. Okay, we'll go over that. And you also, last but not least, will get a way to get a bonus every single month for just staking your coins. Okay, let's talk about this rewards distribution. So imagine this. Once again, Mainnet went live June 1st of 2022. So from June 1st to 2022 to June 1st of 2023, you're going to earn 0.2% every single day. Every single day, you will earn 0.2% in ULX coins. Okay, so that's your reward every single day. So imagine being able to earn coins every single day, especially with the type of utility that it has, because it has no choice but to do what? Continue to increase. It started at 1 cent. It's hovering on 5 cents. Okay, so imagine this. There's a correlation between 0.2% and the price going up. Every single year, it will go in half. So June of next year, guess what? It cuts in half to 0.1%. So you have the best opportunity right now to get started because you can get 0.2% in coins every single day up until June of next year. It will cut in half. So those coming at that time, it will be in half. But guess what? The price will be higher as well. So you yourself will still be winning as well as others because the price will continue to go up. Okay, so that's huge. Now let's talk about this auto stake on and off switch. When you actually get the staking hub, what happens is that particular NFT automatically stakes to the blockchain. But once again, every single day, you're going to get rewarded 0.2% in ULX coins. Those are liquid, and those you have access to staking or not. Okay. But this is what I want you to know, which is really huge. Even though your base stakes for 5 years, they will unlock coins to you every single year until 5 years is met. If you look at the bottom, it says unlocks by year. That means after the first year, they unlock 30%. After the second year, they unlock 25%, then 20%, then 15%. That's huge. Why? Because now you have liquid coins you have access to, and you can do whatever you want to do. For example, Ronette, what will I do with 30% of my coins? Whatever you like. You can restake them. What if it's $1 at that point? You may want to cash some in, right? You can do that. Or you can just hold on to them till you find out what you want to do. But it's totally up to you how you want to move forward with that. This slide right here is just showing that if you decided to stake for a total of 5 years, you can turn on and off as you please. But let's say you decided to stake for the entire 5 years. You end up having 2.2 more coins than if you didn't stake. Amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. So 2.2%, 2.2%. Now, this is a 1-year price forecast. So what I want to do is show you how you're going to win if the price did not move. This price is based on 3 cents. So let's say you auto staked on for the entire full year of your rewards that you got every single day, and you just compounded them for 1 full year. Let's take 12,500 USDT. At 3 cents, that means you would get 420,000 ULX coins. Okay. Now, after 1 year, you will have 870,000 ULX coins, and that 12,500 USDT has now doubled to 26,000. So that means that the price did not change. You're still 2xing your money, 2xing the value in your coins. How about that? But like I said, this was created when it was 3 cents. We're hovering on 5 cents now. It's just been a few weeks. We will be at 10 cents, 50 cents, $1. Where would you want to be at that point? Okay. So this just shows a 1-year projection, and imagine that price go up to $1, that same 12,500 is now worth $870,000. Boom. Let's talk about this growth strategy. What I love about this growth strategy is that you can see the plan in motion. Okay. What the company thought they were going to do at, a period of time in the future, it's happening now. Why? Because the entire industry is excited about what Ultron has put together for the very first time. So once again, it started off at 1 cent. They're saying by 2027, this is a projection. Based on the strategy that they have, they are projecting the price to be at about $5. I personally believe you can add a 0 behind that. That's my projection. $50, right? But let's say you get it for 4 cents and it is $5. Your life is forever changed. So it doesn't have to go to 50 for you to make big, a big change here. They're saying by in 5 years, they will have at least 15 native decentralized applications, meaning that they own, right? 100 plus dApps from other developers that will be on top of their blockchain. 15 decentralized exchanges, 10 centralized exchanges, and 5+ million users. Let's start over at the graph there. I mean, at the chart where you see June 2022. This is what's really exciting. This plan is already in motion. See, that's what we saw. Whether we get started or not, whether we got started or not, their plan is going to happen. This is 24+ months of development now showing up, and it's happening every single day. Bridges, the ULX scan, layer 1 blockchain, done. Farming, staking, the centralized exchange, Ultron swap, done. Lending, borrowing is coming. But guess what? They're on DeFi Llama. They're on Chainlist. They're on CoinGecko. They're on CoinMarketCap. That's done. They're talking to LBank right now. Let's talk about Lottery Day. Do you know that they will have the biggest over the next 60 to 90 days, the biggest lottery that will be deployed on top of Ultron that's never happened before? That lottery has a guaranteed every single day jackpot of 1 million USDT that they're giving away as a reward for the lottery. And you know what? ULX coin will be used in that to redeem your tickets. Once again, another way ULX will be used. Now, imagine this. PancakeSwap has a lottery. They give away cake coins. And you want cake coins or you want USDT? 1 million USDT guaranteed. How many people will that attract to this blockchain? Oh, this block is hot. All right. How about Metaverse is coming? They're on Uniswap. They're on PancakeSwap. Coinbase, we're not listed there, but we're there now as a coin to watch. Just because now they're looking at us, that says a lot. Binance the same. So you can see as we continue to move up this chart, things are happening. And guess what's happening to the blockchain? The value is increasing, and such the coin as well. So imagine this, ULX burning. This is where the tokenomics come into play. So they have a plan that they're going to burn 30% of every transaction. They're going to go out, for every transaction that's happened, of the coins that happen from their native dApps, they're going to burn 30% of every transaction. And that's going to help with the supply and demand. Because remember, in cryptocurrency, it's all about supply and demand. The less the supply, the bigger the demand, the increase in ULX. So I don't know about you. I would have a ton of ULX coins because we do. Now, why is timing right for you right now? Because you want to seize the moment. See, as the price continue to increase, that means your dollar, you're going to have to spend more of your dollar to get the same amount that someone got for a lesser price. Let's give you an example here. Let's say, and mind you, you see where it says basic 100 USDT staking hub? That USDT staking hub is going away. So I would seize the moment right away because the minimum very soon will be 300. Right now, 100 is still available. And 100, if in fact it was 3 cents, which is a little bit more, and you add on top of the 5% bonus that you get, a 5% discount, that's 3,333. Actually, it doesn't even include the discount. 3,333. This just shows the cost of waiting. When that price go up to 6 cents, a person waited, they get 1/2 the amount they would have got at 3 cents for the same dollar. The same thing happens with the daily coins that you get, a 0.2%. If you were at 100 and you got 6 coins, it goes down to 3. Let's just go 1,500, same thing. 1,500 at 3 cents is 40,000 coins. The cost of waiting at 6 cents is 20,000. And it goes from 80 coins a day to 40 coins a day, just because a person waits. So let me tell you, the time to seize the moment is right now. Why? There was a time when Bitcoin was less. Okay. Now you have an opportunity again, hopefully, but some people got in at the very beginning and still are winning. So let's talk about this crypto evolution. Last 10 years, you've been able to open up a wallet, open up exchange, buy and sell. But now we're going from 1.0 to 2.0. Now, because of Ultron putting this ecosystem together, it's not just the blockchain, it's an entire ecosystem around this blockchain. You can open up a wallet, exchange, buy and sell, but now you can stake, lend, NFT, farm, metaverse, GameFi, borrow, all of it. How about becoming a validator? Some of you may have an aspire to do this. Ultron will become, no doubt, the most decentralized layer one blockchain. Okay, they're calling it the new Ethereum. That just makes me smile altogether. Why? Because we already know how successful Ethereum is. They're calling this the new Ethereum. How about this? A validator is a special type of node which is confirming all transactions on the blockchain. So I want you to imagine, remember, at one point, it was very, very, very profitable to be a miner and mine Bitcoin, right? To validate those transactions through the mining process. That's the same here being a validator. Now you can earn up to 13% of all transaction fees on the Ultron's ecosystem. They have already 10 validators right now. Solana has, its amount of validators. Then you have Avalanche. Then you have Polygon, Phantom, Harmony, Cardano. They all have a certain amount of validators. Now, Ultron's going to be in the market for more validators, and you can actually be one of them. So imagine, as a validator, 1 million ULX coins. That's what it takes. You can either go to the centralized exchange and buy that right now to the tune about, $30,000, $40,000, or you can become a partner with Mavi and buy your staking hubs, decide to build a community, and guess what? Or even buy enough staking hubs. And now what happens, you can actually work your way to becoming that at some point. Now, let's talk about the collaborations. There are going to be multiple ways, once again, to be able to earn on this ecosystem of a blockchain. So trading platforms will be coming where they have signals, right? Where you can actually participate and be able to earn money that way. How about Ivana, tattoo artist? We'll go over that. And they're building the biggest metaverse that the crypto space has seen thus far. How about a new football manager, a football stadium? How would you like to own a stadium in this metaverse and get 5% of metaverse profit sharing right now? How about also, we're going to show you how to get some free land and how you can get your hands on a deed in the metaverse. So let's talk about Ivana. Okay, let's talk about Ivana. This right here impressed me, and this was the cherry on the top. Why? Because of her brand alone. How many people are very protective of their brand? And most people will not partner up with just anyone. Let me tell you about her. Ivana's a tattoo artist. She's not just a tattoo artist. She's a celebrity tattoo artist for the likes of Chris Brown, Wiz Khalifa, T-Pain, Lil Wayne, and many, many, many more. She has 300 plus featured magazine spreads, 5 million views on YouTube, 600,000 followers on Instagram, and now an Ultron ambassador. Like, really? She has aligned herself with Ultron. That means that she trusts what's going on, because I'm sure she's very protective about her brand. And she's also in collaboration, a triple collaboration with Louis Vuitton. How many of you are walking around with bags right now with her artwork, not even knowing that it was her? So she has aligned herself with this project, and what she's doing, she's going to drop an NFT right on OpenSea where they're in partnership with. And here's the nice thing. Experts are saying that this collaboration will be one of the most profitable so far. In addition to that, because we are in partnership with Mavi, who's in partnership with Ultron, guess what happens? Guess who can sell her work, her NFTs? You can be in position to do that if you're aligned with the company. Now, let's talk about the others versus Ultron. Sandbox, probably heard of it, because Snoop Dogg has made that very, very, very popular, right? Take a look at the graphics. They look kind of outdated, but that's still not stopping them from having land that's going for about 450,000 real dollars in this virtual reality. Now, Sand, which was the initial price of their token, started at 5 cents. Its all-time high price, $8.47. How many of you would like to have gotten it at 5 cents? Decentraland, also a popular metaverse. Started at 3 cent Mana. That's the name of their token. All-time high, $5.47. Both of those sit on Ethereum blockchain. Let's talk about Ultron. Ultron, Debla is one of the biggest NFT metaverse development companies, which we know did the technology for Sandbox and Decentraland, now doing an upgraded, version of a metaverse. You can see just the graphics there alone. And Ultron is not just metaverse. Those two are just metaverse. Ultron is centered around an entire ecosystem. And guess what coin is going to be used in the metaverse? ULX. Another way it's going to be utility used there, right? Which started at 1 cent. How high is it going to go? We have no idea. But wouldn't you rather have some than not? So imagine that. Okay. Let's give you a sneak peek of what this metaverse actually looks like. So as you can see, this is not even a finished product. This is just a sneak peek of the graphics, of the realism. I want you to understand there are going to be players there. There are going to be players be able to mint their NFT. You're going to be able to own stadiums. You're going to be able to rent out your stadiums. It's going to be a lot of other things taking place in that, in the metaverse. In addition to that, once again, the ULX coin is going to be used for the gaming and all different kinds of ways to win. And it's going to be huge. So you can be a part of this. Let me show you how you can get some free land. Now, Ultron free voucher promo in collaboration with OpenSea. This promo is like, this voucher is like a deed, okay? It started June the 15th to October the 8th. And what they did, the first 50%, the 50% of first round sales goes to people like you and I, right? The other 50% is reserved for future expansion. Now, one parcel of land equals 1,000 USDT. First come, first serve. So how it started, they had a winning period and a competition period. Right now, we're in the competition period. All that means is from July 1st, from June 15th to June 30th, it was 100% match of whatever your staking hub is. So if you got a $5,000 staking hub, guess what? You would have $5,000 voucher, hence 5 parcels of land. What can you do with that? Well, after the promo is over, you can actually go to OpenSea. You can sell it if you want to. Once again, it's like a deed, and it's a hot piece of deed, right? Because it's going to have a lot of value. If you want to hold on to it after the expansion of the metaverse and everything that's going to come, guess what? That value is going to raise. Equity is going to be there. You can rent it out. You can Airbnb it. You can do whatever you want. Now we're in a competition period. That means starting July 1st, every day was cut down by 1%, 99, 98, 97, 96, all the way until it's over. Okay. We might be somewhere around 50%. So let's say that same $5,000 staking hub. Well, 50% is 2,500. That means you'll have 2.5 parcels of land. You see how that works? So all that means is that now the best time to get started is when you have access to getting the most amount of land possible. This is going to be some serious land, and you have access to it by getting started. Now let's talk about the Ultron Star promotion as we close. This is a star promotion that deals with the metaverse profit sharing. And what I love about it, this is a promo for only a limited time. But after the promo, the benefits keeps coming in. So if you have a staking hub, all staking hub NFT owners receive extra Ultron stars. And what they do, for every time you purchase an NFT hub, you get a star. And you'll see the amount that you get per hub. And what they do, they put aside 5% of the metaverse profit. So as you can see, you saw a glimpse of what it's going to look like. You know it's going to be highly profitable. When those games start and those teams come in, I mean, imagine, right? So they take 5%, put it to the side. And this is what happens. For every hub you buy, you get a star. But if you keep your rewards on auto stake for 6 months, they'll multiply times 2. For 12 months, they'll multiply times 5. So hence, all that means the more stars you have, the more you would have coming from the profit share. Let's say after it's all tallied up, all your stars, you end up with 500 USDT coming from the metaverse profit sharing. Even if the promo is over, That 500 USDT will come in every single month, every single month. That's huge. So get as many stars as you can, because that will continue. Now, this is the Ultron roadmap. You can see it started 2020 to 2024. And this is just, this for me, it's like looking at dominoes, right? Because they're just going one by one and they're just falling. And this, as you can see, they have a map and they have a roadmap of where they're going and what they plan to do. This is a well thought out plan. This is not something that just arose and they stuck something against the wall and say, listen, we're going to stick this up against the wall and see what works. No, no, this is well thought out. So I would encourage you to take a closer look to make sure you're a part of this, because this is history in the making. They're making a lot of noise in the industry. And for once, we have a part to be it. We have a privilege of being a part of it. So here, what you want to do, you want to go ahead and take a look at this information. If you're looking for more information, I would say go to ultron.foundation. You can see the Ultron, the scan, Block Explorer, the ULX scan, which basically shows the blockchain, all the transactions, everything transparent, everything there. You can see Ultron Swap, Hub, all the different ways to communicate with Ultron via Telegram, Twitter, Instagram. Now, that's my part. What I just talked about mainly was pretty much the Ultron opportunity. Ultron is not a marketing company. It's nothing but a technology company that has a layer one blockchain with its own native applications. That's it. Now, the side we get to participate on with and be a part of the Ultron project is with Mavi. What I just spoke about was for someone who's passive, someone who says, listen, I have no desire in building a community or sharing with anyone. I just want to be able to put my money to work and watch it work. Get you some NFTs, okay? Which you're getting the ULX coin and watch that thing go up and you can be profitable. Get you some land in the metaverse. You can also be in position to get profit sharing, okay? That's it. In addition, there's some more bonuses. My husband will go over that. But for the most part, that's it for the passive person, which is huge. Now, I'm going to end it here. If you're on the Zoom, stay ahead, because my husband's going to come, Sylvester Corley, Sly Corley for short. He's going to come and go over. If you're that person that want to learn how to build a community or have access to being able to build a community and really take this to another level, he's going to show you how to do that. He's going to show you how you can be the CEO of your own business and really take this to a whole nother level, in addition to the Ultron side. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. For those of you who are on Facebook, if you're looking, you would have to go ahead. If you can go to Facebook for me, Alta, and if you can put the information for the Zoom for those who would like to come on to the Zoom, because we won't be sharing this information on Facebook. Okay, we will just leave it for those who are here on Zoom. But if you saw an opportunity for yourself for the group where we're previewing this information live, go ahead and get back to Alta Lavizo. Like I said, she's a silver in the organization, and she has all the information and the success to get you started. And let her know that you want to, partner up and go from there. If you desire to see the other side, please stay tuned, and we're going to go ahead and make sure that happens. It was our plum pleasing pleasure to be able to see you tonight in the community. And we look forward to seeing you around, but most importantly, we look forward to seeing you on that blockchain. All right, just one moment. Stop sharing here.
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second half of this dynamic information, as my wife so eloquently went over the first half of a historical moment. This is an historical moment that you have been a part of today. There's times that we talk about being there in the beginning when Bitcoin launched in 2008. We talk about the people who were there at the beginning. Well, there's going to come a time when people are going to talk about you guys being in front of this information when Ultron launched its project. But now, because of the timing and positioning of being here in the beginning, we have an opportunity of partnership with a company by the name of Mavi. And now let's look at the benefits of being here in the beginning. Let's go over this information here really quick here. So this disclaimer says the information provided in this presentation does not constitute as an investment, financial advice, and should not be treated as such. The content in this presentation should also not be taken as an offer to buy, sell, or hold cryptocurrency. Trading activities and therefore compounding rewards are never guaranteed based on USDT value. Examples are derived from past performances and does not guarantee future results. Now, Mavi Global Affiliate Marketing Agency has brought to market so far some of these projects that you see in front of you. But right now, what they're focused on is the Ultron project, okay? The future of decentralized finance. And so let's meet the Mavi team. The Mavi team is comprised of a bunch of great minds that's come together as one to bring this project to force. And also, there's a gentleman at the bottom right I like to put a little emphasis on. His name is Leonard Aran. Leonard Aran is a 22-year-old tycoon, okay, multi-billionaire in this space, and has massive, massive success in the project that he's brought multiple projects to the forefront. But his company is the name Devla, okay, that Ronette talked about, one of the biggest NFT and metaverse projects on the blockchain space today. And so his role in this project is exclusive. His dedication is exclusive to the Ultron project. Why? Because he sees the vision on where it's going. Okay. He's been commissioned by different blockchain giants in this space, only to at this point decline each and every offer, only to be exclusively working with this Ultron project. That says a whole lot, guys. The future of DeFi. Let's go over that. Mavi is the first and only affiliate marketing company in the history that partnered up with a layer one blockchain. This has never been done before, but let's ask why. Why is this being done? Well, because any company who wants to be successful, they follow other successful companies. And if you look at companies here in front of you, Binance is worth $3 trillion right now. They use referral marketing. Amazon, 1.5 trillion. I believe that number has increased, but they also use referral marketing. Why? Because they understand that if they give you a small token of appreciation, you're going to open up your contact list, and now they can multiply their efforts and increasing their database just by tapping into one person at a time. Guys, that's huge. That's why Mavi and Ultron has partnered up. Now, let's go over the compensation plan. The compensation plan is derived of 9 different income streams, okay? 3 of them which are passive. So you don't have to be a builder to participate in these 3 passive income streams. And then there's another 6 for the person who sees it big and wants to go out and share this information with other people. The first bonus is a direct bonus. 10% will come to you directly, immediately, whenever you share this information with someone else and they go ahead and purchase a staking hub. What is a staking hub? A staking hub is nothing but a promotional package. That's an NFT, and inside that NFT, there are coins. Okay, the ULX coin is going to be stocked inside that NFT. Anytime you sell or refer an NFT staking hub, you will receive immediately 10% immediately into your account. Now, the 10% also from a team bonus standpoint. As you see here, there's a dual team, which means 2. So as you build your dual team, you're gonna receive value points from every staking hub that's being purchased by the people that you refer and beyond. Okay. What happens is that volume starts to increase, and every time a payout is available for you to get paid, that will happen immediately, guys. I know we've come from different industry where we had to wait a week to get this payout. Well, this happens immediately as soon as it's available to you. The team bonus is going to be paid out instantly based on the lesser volume leg. So in this example, you see 80,000 volume points. Well, 10% of the 80,000 will be 8,000 USDT that will get paid out to you immediately. That's powerful, guys. Cash bonus, right? Cashback bonus. Personally sponsor 5 partners with the same or higher NFT in 30 days from purchasing your NFT package, and you'll receive 100% of your money back. Now, to qualify for this bonus, you just need to sponsor 2 people on your power leg, which is your strongest side, okay? 2 people get sponsored on that power leg, you immediately qualify for this bonus. Now, the next one, matching bonus, 7 generations strong, ladies and gentlemen. Once you hit the first leadership position of Pearl, as you see here in the example, you will receive the first generation 10% generational matching bonus, okay? Now, once you go from Pearl to Sapphire, now you not only get the 10% from Pearl, but you also get the 10% from Sapphire, okay? And as you see, as this example continues to go down, you'll see Crown Diamond. Once you hit that position, you're now participating in 7 generations of bonuses, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the biggest bonuses that will be paid out from the Mavi company. Global bonus, 4 pools. Okay, let's go over this really quick. Passive income. So this is for the person who just decided to stake their rewards, not go out and share, but stake their rewards. So once you hit Sapphire, no, this is not just for passive, I'm getting fired up. But once you go Sapphire, right, for a person that's building, you go Sapphire, you're going to receive a ticket into pool 1. Follow me? Now, as your team grows, you go to Ruby, you're going to receive another ticket. So now you have 2 tickets inside pool 1. Once you hit Emerald, now you have 3 tickets, ladies and gentlemen, inside pool 1. And this will continue. Now, when you go Diamond, now you're in pool 2. But you're not only in pool 2, you have 1 ticket in pool 2, and you also have another 3 tickets in pool 1. That constitutes 4 total tickets. And as this continues to grow and you go to another level, your tickets will increase as well. And this is allowing you to get 2.75% of global monthly sales that are going to be shared amongst the top leaders in the company, guys. Powerful. Now, the top performer bonus pool, 1% of global monthly sales are shared with top performers based on personal sales within a month. So for you and everyone that you refer in business directly, once you get to 20 to 40,000 in volume, you're going to participate in another 0.25% of the global monthly sales, right? Now, once your team continues to grow, you'll eventually start to build an organization where you're generating volume between 40 to 80,000, and now you're participating in 0.5% of global sales. And you continue to do this, guys, and you are getting beyond those bigger ranks. You're getting to 150 to 300,000 in USDT. You're now taking home another 1% of global monthly sales. This is coming out every single month, guys. So that's just more USDT on top of everything else I just talked about. Now, below this cash account, 75. So let's take the second bonus. We talked about the team bonus, right? The team bonus, you get paid, let's say 10,000. You don't get paid, you get 10,000 in volume. Now you're getting 1,000 USDT from that volume. Once you get that 1,000 USDT, the company is going to divide it up into 3. This is how they do it. 75% of that 1,000 is 750 USDT. That cash is going to be available for withdrawal and or new staking hub purchases. Okay, that will be released to you immediately to your account for you to do whichever you like with. Now, the second way is 15% of funds are used for auto buy of ULX coins from the exchange. So 15% immediately is going to go to purchasing more ULX coins that will be added to your staking hub NFT. And then 10% of that 1,000 is 100 USDT. That's going to be available for new staking hub purchases and upcoming projects. Okay. Now, the HODL pool bonus. This is what I got confused with, but the HODL pool bonus is going to be for that person who is not building a team. This is for a person who decides they want to go ahead and stake their hubs, which they're going to do anyway. But now the company is rewarding you for doing what you're already going to do. Does that make sense? Become a holder and be rewarded every month for up to 1.8% from company turnover forever. What does that mean? Let's look at pool 1. Pool 1, you stake a 100 USD staking hub. What's going to happen is you're going to get a ticket, and every ticket is going to be worth 7 USDT. Does that make sense? And as you continue to purchase higher staking hubs, you will receive more tickets. And the higher the ticket, the higher the value of the ticket. The higher the pool, the higher the value. So there's no limit to how much you can earn from here, guys, because you're getting rewarded every single month that this is happening, guys. This is powerful information. Now let's go over the qualification rule, 40% cap rule. This is for the person who is looking to advance to different levels. Well, the company is going to make sure that it stays structurally sound. And so in order to do so, they have to put a cap on how much volume you can use to advance to the next level. In this example, you're looking at a 40% cap rule. That means you can only use 40% from each leg to advance to the next level. Now, you're going to have a power leg. You're going to have a stronger leg. And in that stronger leg, the company is going to ask that you use a minimum. You can only use a minimum of 10% from that power leg to advance to the next level. And then they start to use the 40% cap rule. Okay? They do this to make sure that we stay solid and that the company stays liquid. Okay? And you stay profitable. Now, here are the different levels: silver, gold, and pearl. You have a $5,000 a week cap in that dual team structure that we talked about, right? So anytime you exceed, anytime you start to build and $5,000 in that week is going to get capped out. So what do? You go to the next level, right? You got sapphire and ruby. Sapphire, $8,000 cap week, and then here ruby, you have a let's see that. What is that? $10,000 cap week. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to run through these different ranks right here. You got sapphire, ruby. You also have emerald and diamond, right? You just increase the volume, you'll eventually get to these levels, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason why is because your volume, this is powerful, guys. The volume does not flush. It doesn't flush. So every month, you're not starting from zero. You're starting from where you left off the last month, the previous month. So eventually, guys, if you do this right, eventually you will be hitting these ranks. Now, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, right? You got blue diamond, you have green diamond, black diamond, crown diamond, double crown diamond, ambassador, ultimately the GOAT. We got our eyes set on the GOAT. At this point, we'll have an option on what it is we would like to do, whether we want to take the 1.5 million as a congratulatory gift for hitting this rank, 1.5 million, or we have the option of taking the villa in Dubai or Bali. Guys, this is huge, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So now let's look at the Dubai promotion, which is still, you have more than enough time to go ahead and get this done. It has been extended to October 20th instead of September 21st, where you can experience an unforgettable 4 nights in a luxury hotel in Dubai. Don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime Dubai experience with lots of fun on a yacht, and you can party with top leaders from all over the world are going to be there, guys. This is another historical moment that will be taking place in Dubai for you to participate in. I definitely know you have more than enough time to get this done, ladies and gentlemen. Just share this information with everybody that you know. Okay, you want to be at that event. Now, here are the promotional instructions on how to qualify. Just get this from the person who invited you to this call tonight. And that's going to be the information for the second half of this presentation. My name is Sly Crawley. We're doing questions. We're going to go ahead and take some Q&A. If you have some questions, just go ahead and raise your hand, and we're going to be happy to answer those questions for you. Hold on one second.
Here I am talking and you guys can't hear me. All right. So yes, exciting information, exciting stuff. So we stay excited, and we will definitely take some questions. Before you raise your hand, I will say this: this is not a training call. This is not a tech call. Okay, so technical training, for tech questions, get on technical training, which will actually be tomorrow. This is for anyone who has any questions about what was just presented, okay? And we will make sure we get those answered for you. So go ahead, Alta.
Hey, good evening, Rynette, and thank you guys so much for another fantastic presentation. I
Okay.
have a question about the NFT staking hub.
Yes.
So once we purchase the staking hub, and at the end of the 5 years, are we able to sell the whole NFT with the coins in it, or do they just um, pay you out at the end of the 5 years what you have in that NFT or the value of the NFT? Or can we
So
still hold on to it past the 5 years if we wanted to and let it continue to appreciate?
yes, that's a great question. And I'm gonna, bring on, I don't know if our Blue Diamond is available, but I'm gonna bring him on to answer that question. They do release the coins to us over a 5-year period. I don't, that's a great question, actually. And I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if available though. Man's available to answer that question. So we'll wait and see if he's available. And so, but as of right now, I do know they do release it to you, but how they, at the end of those 5 years, if you can, and the staking hub was pretty much that NFT is for the purpose of being able to build a community. Uh, but I don't know if you can actually do what you just said, but I'm gonna put that down because that's a great question. And if he comes on, he may be on another call, but he's there. So we'll make sure we get that answered hopefully before we leave the call. So hold on 1 minute for that answer. Okay. So go ahead, Babu.
Yeah. You can hear me?
You're
Such a nice presentation. I have
welcome.
a quick question. Like for me, I'm building. So I understand this is a long term, but for a newcomer who doesn't want to build, like I had a lady and she was saying, okay, I'll buy some of the coins, but what there for me if I'm not building? I understand also that, they can remove the coins after 1 year, 30%. She just wants to know what's the short term where even if she doesn't want to build, how she's going to make money in the short term.
That's a
If
great
somebody
question.
can answer that to me. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a great question. So first off, she's getting 0.2% of ULX coins every single day. Okay. She'll have access if she wants to turn that auto stake on or off. Let's say she keeps it off. Well, she's collecting those coins in her custodial wallet. So at that point, the price shoots up. She has access to cashing them in on a daily basis if she chooses to. Okay. So she's gathering coins, which has it's an appreciating asset. The other thing is that her being passive is going to give her the opportunity to have land in the metaverse that will be here anywhere from 5 to 6 months from now. Okay, and that land she has access to holding on to, selling, doing whatever she wants to do. Also, she'll be able to participate in the profit sharing because every staking hub she purchases, she gets stars. And based on the amount of stars she has at the end of that promotion, will determine how much of that profit sharing she'll have access to. And that profit share comes every single month, even after the promo is over. And then my husband went over the hodl bonus. Whatever NFTs that you continue um, to keep on stake and don't turn it off. When I say NFTs, the base is automatically staked, but the daily rewards we get, those are liquid, and you have an opportunity to have it on or off. If you choose to stake and compound, the company will pay you monthly, a monthly bonus for just having it on auto stake. And the nice thing about the NFTs, everyone you purchase, because the NFT, a non-fungible token, is an entity that can't be duplicated or replicated. So it's not like they add on top of each other. They have their own ID and they're single-handedly different. So she may turn one on, turn one off. Now, whichever one she turns off, she's out of that bonus for life. But whatever one she keeps on, she'll keep getting that bonus every single month for doing what we're doing anyway. And then the other benefit, she does have an option to build, even if she doesn't want to. At some point, that's the benefit that she has, that at some point, who knows, she may, let's say, one of the things I know about when we benefit and when we something great happens in our lives, naturally we start to share. It's interesting when the person, when it's all about sharing, a person really sometimes don't want to, but you let that coin go from 4 cents to 5 cents, 6 cents to $1. And she see that increase, and that daily increase that she can pull out every single day, that she can turn into USDT and turn into her own money into her bank. She might end up sharing with somebody. And that's another benefit. It's an optional benefit, but that's a benefit she has.
Thank you, Ronit and Sly, for clarity. Thank you so much.
So welcome. So welcome. Okay, Keith.
Wow. Let me say that backwards. Wow. You and Sly, man, y'all are the best. We are blessed and very fortunate to have you guys as presenters.
Thank you.
Awesome job. I want to get that recording as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
Thank you again.
Thank you
again for the amazing presentation.
Thank you. And congratulations on going Ruby again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, let me just say this is that I'm very humbled and very fortunate to have an incredible team behind me that support my brother and I, that believe in my brother and I. And so, we're on a mission to help our team reach their goals. This is truly an opportunity where everybody can win.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, also, I was hoping we'll get the answer for you, but you know what? It's not on this call. We still will. So, anyone has any additional questions? Thank you, Anthony. Anyone has any additional questions? All right. Well, I'll say this. On midnight tonight, it's probably too late your time. That's our time, midnight Pacific Standard Time. But that is 7 p.m. Fiji time. If you know anyone in the Fijian Islands, if you know anyone in Tonga, if you know anyone in Samoa, or the South Pacific Islands, tonight, 7 p.m., that's Thursday their time, 7 p.m. Fiji time, we'll be doing a presentation. For us, that's midnight tonight Pacific time, 3 a.m. for Eastern time, 2 a.m. for Central time. But for them, it's 7 p.m. And then on Thursday, where's my ladies at? The incredible Ayana Rojas and myself will be doing another presentation on Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern, Central is 8 p.m. for Women in Crypto. All right, Brandy.
I'm just showing that I'm the ladies that's here.
All right, let's do it, Brandy. Let's do it. Thank you. All right, what was the question? Okay, so we might have answer. Let's see, where are you? I'm gonna unmute you so you can unmute. Okay, so the question was.
Hey there.
Hey. So the question was for the NFT, will we be able to sell the NFT after in the 5 years? And if we choose to keep going to multiply it after the 5 years, pardon me, will that be available?
After the 5 years for that particular NFT,
yes,
it will be exhausted. All the coins will be released to you.
Got it. Hold on, let me make sure. Alta, unmute yourself. I want to make sure that I answered that correctly.
Yeah, yes, you did.
Okay.
So it helps me to understand. So when they're releasing the 30, then the 25, and then the 20, that comes from the original amount that was staked and not what we accrued from the 0.2%. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Great question.
That was a wonderful question. I learned something too, but that's also good because I tell you, you want your coins. Yeah, thank God they can really you want your coins, okay?
That part.
That's awesome. Thank you, our Blue Diamond. Okay, Hamzat. You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Thank you for the presentation.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, I can barely hear you. We can hear you now.
Okay, thank you for the presentation. About the staking. Presently, how many ULX coins would $100 be able to stake for now?
You can stake as you can stake as many $100 USDT staking hub as you like.
Okay, I mean, how many ULX coins will be given for that presently?
How many years for
$100.
For $100? Well, it's multiply that 100. Well, I can give you. You would have to go and see what the actual cost is right now on CoinMarketCap. So you can go to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. You'll see exactly what that is. So what you do is take the 100 and, you know, calculate it times whatever the value is, and you'll see how many coins you have, and then put an extra 5% on there. Because remember, because we are partners, we get an extra 5% on the 100.
Okay.
And it goes up all the way to extra 20%, depending on which staking hub you actually buy. So
thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Okay, my husband's gonna calculate it right now. You got it? Okay.
Right now, today's price, you get about 2,400.
Somewhere in the neighborhood around 24-ish, 2,500, something like that, ULX coins. Okay, for 100. And once again, folks, the 100's going away. So spread the word. Right now, if you want to get positioned 100, I would do it right away, only because that is going away. All right. It's been a plum-pleasing pleasure to serve each and every one of you. You all have been absolutely amazing. It's always a blessing for us to be able to share this, because we know that this is one that's going to be a life-changing situation for a lot of you here. So take advantage of it. We will see you really soon. And once again, we'll definitely see you on that blockchain. All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night. Get back to the person who invited you. Let me make sure you can unmute yourself too. All right, you can unmute yourself. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Blessings, everyone.
Good night.
Great presentation.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Thank you from New Zealand.
Thank you so much. Great presentation.
Okay.